Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Rivals on the Pitch podcast, where best mates turn into rivals just for an hour and a half. Today, we're going to go over Match Week 21. We'll get into some transfer news and rumors. We'll see how our teams are doing. We'll go into a combined 11 for Arsenal and Spurs, since this week is also a Rivals match. And that's how we'll start it. I'm Randy, by the way.
And I'm Alan.
And I'm okay. I know you guys are probably want to know. Well, I'm okay.
Before, he told us not to mention anything. You just brought it up, so we're going to ask you why you're not okay.
I'm okay. I know you guys probably assume that I'm also injured, but I'm okay.
Yeah, you get injured waking out of the bed. Just do that morning stretch. Old age.
You know, once you turn 25, I just...
Oh, man. I thought 25 was our prime.
I'm in my prime.
Maybe you should have jumped on the field to help a 11-sided Arsenal try to beat a 10-sided United, but hey.
I know. I was thinking they could start doing a lottery, and then one lucky fan at the stadium gets to sit on the bench as a sub, just in case.
But I don't think Crystal Palace is asking for that.
Oh, wow, I get it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I was like,
testing. Is my mic working? Pat, is your headphones in?
Your mic's working, not the jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Whatever.
Oh, there we go. Should we do just a little bit of FA or Kerber?
Yeah.
Ooh,
the
yes.
EFL Cup, some FA Cup recap.
Yeah, a little quick.
Which one should we start with first? Because, I'm a little bit on a winning streak right now. Not the proudest winning streak, but hey, I'll take it.
You got to take it when you can, right?
Yeah. Especially on Wednesday's game.
Against Liverpool?
Against Liverpool. The best
the
team in
Pool.
Europe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we still are. And you're forgetting that it's a two-legged game.
Oh, no. It's obviously it's two-legged. I'm not saying we've secured our spot in the final.
But you did get a win against a top team, and
but this
hopefully morale is good.
Yeah, this was like the perfect outcome that we needed. I wouldn't say perfect. 2-0 would have been even better.
Yeah.
But going into the second leg it's a 1-goal lead, but still, it's better than going,
draw or,
with a
down.
3, down 3, trying to having to score 6 goals in the next match. Right now we kind of got the lead, and we did it with a beat up squad and a 21-year-old goalkeeper making his debut.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Calm, cool, and collective. Yeah,
that was
yeah,
impressive.
I'll give him that. It was a man of the match performance. He didn't get the spotlight didn't take away from him.
It was a knockout performance. Too bad Bentancur felt that. Just kidding. Sorry.
You can say because he's your teammate.
Yeah.
He makes bad jokes. I made bad jokes. It's okay.
I did see he posted that he's okay though.
Yeah. He's concussion protocol. So
right.
I think it just looked a lot worse than what it was. I think he just knocked himself out. But yeah, I'm glad. This is not what I expected this game to look like. How are you feeling, Randy?
Let's flip the coin.
Yeah.
I'm feeling fine. What is there to be worried about? It's a 1-0 loss. Like I said,
I'm okay.
I'm all right. No, it's like I said, it's all right. It's a two-legged game. So of course the last game, the second leg is at Anfield. We'll do what needs to be done at home, and that's it. We'll win it, and we'll go into the finals, most likely against Newcastle.
But yeah, I mean, 1-0 lead is a step in the right direction, but it almost feels like you're going into 0-0 into the second leg, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's building up to a more equal second leg, I think. Hopefully,
okay,
our squad is a lot fitter. So we were able to set this game up where the second leg, it was kind of handed over to a better squad, and hopefully that better squad takes advantage of that one score lead, and we go see Newcastle in the final.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, I honestly don't think that's going to happen. But It's wishful thinking. That's good.
I don't think Newcastle is going to make it to the final. Yeah, it's going to be Arsenal.
We'll see Arsenal then.
Thanks, Randy. I'll get you a jersey.
All right.
Oh, yeah, right. Let's see Arsenal if they can win away at St. James Park, which a lot of teams haven't been able to.
Yeah, even with the referee help. Liverpool
oh, wow. Now, oh, my God. Sorry, guys. We have a special guest. Arteta's in the building today.
Yeah, I mean, Newcastle, they did what they had to do against Arsenal. We, as has been the form of Arsenal lately, we're just lacking that, like, almost like a confidence. And it showed again today in the FA Cup against Manchester United. I mean, we were the better team. We dominated most shots on target as well. And, it just wouldn't go in. And same story for both games. So going into the North London derby, it's going to be a tough to watch game probably.
For sure.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But you know what? Out of one cup, one foot out of the other, and
that means you can focus more on another one.
No, because we've said that before. And I just think at this point in our season, it's got to be the signings or nothing. You know what I mean? And if they decide to not get anybody now, because it's just not the right time, obviously January prices are always super inflated. They wait till the summer. I'm expecting a big signing this summer, or at least two. Otherwise, we need explanations. You know what I mean?
Speaking of signing, I mean, today, Jesus went down. So, do you think that's like sort of another reason to almost panic buy into buying a striker? Because right now, Kai Havertz, I don't think he's in the best form right now, and I think he's the only striker at the moment. So I feel like maybe you would have to maybe buy someone like a backup or something, because I don't think you're going to find the striker you really need this winter window. But I think you would need coverage because we don't know how long he's going to be out. I believe it's his knee. I believe. Yeah,
it was a knee injury, and it could be the same one that that he injured a couple 2 seasons ago. So yeah, I mean, we need something. When Kai Havertz started kind of like falling out of form, Jesus stepped up. So it's such a shame. And Sterling came in today into this game for injured Jesus, and he actually did really, really well. He created the chance for the first goal, the only goal. And he was getting in through the defenders. He almost looked Saka-esque, like that old Sterling that we know. And I almost, it was a shame that we didn't win. If we had won, it would have been like great, perfect time for him to step up. But because we didn't win, knocked out in penalty shootouts. I almost wish he hadn't, because then it's going to be another reason for us to be like, oh, well, it's okay, we got Sterling. But everybody in the world knows it's not enough. It's not going to work out next game, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
You still don't want Marcus Rashford? You don't think he'll fill any of those gaps?
I mean, at this point, I feel like, do we have any other options? I mean, I feel like we'd have to take him on loan, but his wages are so high. But he ain't going on
loan. That's the thing. They're not trying to get him on loan. They're trying to get him.
Yeah. I mean, they might for half a season, because they could put him on sale for who knows.
It's funny because we all get so excited for a transfer window, but we all know like very little business gets done in January. Like you said, it's inflated market. Players sometimes they want to see out the full season with their current team. Teams don't want to depart, from their players until the end of the summer. It's so hard to do business during this window, and you almost have to kind of get that diamond in the rough that players like Marcus Rashford who are benched and aren't playing, and they kind of want to go play Kyle Walker, players like that. So it's a very small pool that you can pick from, and to kind of knowing the position you guys are in, you don't need just a body, you need the body that fits,
Yeah.
Right. So it's like,
you need
it's
that
so
final
hard.
piece.
It's slim pickings. Yeah. And if you don't want to waste all that money too, because then you waste the money on someone who is not part of the long-term plan. And then come summer, you're like, well, our wages, we're spending this on wages, and we still have him on loan or whatnot, or we purchased this guy. So we're just we'll wait off on that position. So,
and
you want business to be conducted?
Yeah, and if you do purchase someone in the January window, it's not going to guarantee that they're going to, have that chemistry off the bat. It might work out sometimes, or they might still struggle because of the chemistry. So it's a risk as well
Yeah.
in the winter window.
But crazier things have happened. I mean, we signed Aubameyang in a January window, and we signed Trossard most recently in a January window, who really, I think, was a piece that we really needed, and he fit right in. So you never know. I think you could say that's Aubameyang was a record signing fee at the time, and he was clearly a high caliber player. Leandro Trossard, I think, was a player that was basically on his way out of Brighton, and we just happened to benefit off of that. And it turned out to work in our favor, but that's luck sometimes. Like Randy said, you never know if it's going to work, but it just happened to work. But I'm hoping that like I said, I think this season's a bust already. So if you're going to not spend any money, then I hope that means that in the summer that we can go all out, on.
So,
on
okay,
a real...
you say it's over. So do you want to at least promote the youth in a way if it's almost like an over season for you?
Yeah, I mean, Lewis Skelly was playing today. He started, and he's been playing great all season. I can't remember the name of the other player now, but the one that was taking over for Saka, he started playing, then he got injured. So it's not like we haven't been doing it this season so far. But yeah, today I had that same thought. I said, Kai Havertz obviously didn't have a ton of chances that, except for one at Newcastle that I think gets played over and over online. And today he was just over and over and over. So I started thinking to myself, is there no one in the under 21s, like a striker that we had on the bench at least, and you know what I mean? Was there really no one there that we could have brought up and have on a cup game? You know what I mean? I feel like I could have been good, but I just don't know. But we have been playing a lot of youth this season, so I think it's worked out in our favor. But yeah, maybe now till the end of the season, we rely a little more on that and just focus on nailing down that top 4.
How does that feel like, knowing that in the summer you'll spend a lot of money? Because
you hope, though.
Yeah, we hope. We hope. I mean, the biggest thing we've had is Rice, and it was how many years now?
but you've done it before, I just
not that big. I mean, Rice was a record signing, and that's what everyone's
compared
spending
to
now.
us. Trust me, we get the generic version of everyone we want. So
yeah, but the thing is, spend money, but are they going to spend money where it's needed? They needed strikers for how many years now, and they haven't done that. So it's about the game. And let's be honest, everyone's being, Isaac, how much is he going for right now? 150?
Yeah.
Everyone is going to give these, Arsenal won't spend that much on him.
No.
You're going to have to find someone else, maybe, I don't know how much they want to spend, depending what the budget is, and depends if they sell people as well. But I think you might have to break the bank to make everyone happy, and that is get a proper striker.
Yeah,
I think you're going to be spending 150 for Isaac.
You think Victor Osimhen would make a appearance in the league? I don't know.
Maybe, but I mean, he's playing over when Galatasaray.
Yeah,
and he's been doing all right. I mean,
I would personally. You think that's hurting him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the quality there obviously isn't as good, so maybe he's just not getting the same service. But if you can do it anywhere, then I'd believe it. But and that's what happens to this guy Jokeres from over in
Sporting
Portugal. Yeah, over in Sporting. I think he can do it. He was a Brighton player before, so he's played Premier League, but haven't seen him play in the Champions League. That makes a big difference. Seeing him against other types of teams, English teams, Spanish teams. So I think he would be a good addition to the team. If we can go for him this summer, then I'd be happy. But obviously, there's many more issues too.
He's going to be 100 too, though.
But he's going to be like...
But that's who you break the bank for.
Yeah.
I would break the bank for Isaac too, but...
Man United might be after him, so it's more enticing for him to go to someone he's familiar with, who got him to where he's at with Ruben.
I don't know. So now you're looking...
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. But I think as him, he would probably want to go to someone he's familiar with, who's got him to where he's at. But, you'll probably be in a bidding war with Sporting. And then it depends if you can actually get a deal with him personally,
And probably
but,
Chelsea
you know,
too.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, whoever is rumored, Chelsea's going after. They need a ninth striker.
So any other rumors you guys have with your clubs?
I heard Douglas Luiz from Juventus coming over, but he's been rumored with a lot of clubs. It was kind of one of those just Instagram posts you kind of see, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Marcus Rashford for Tottenham, and that guy from PSG. That's all I've heard. Nothing.
Colomwani.
Yep. Nothing else. Just that's all I really need. I personally wish we get another midfielder in, and well, if we get that guy from PSG, he plays up front on all three positions, so I think that would be actually really good, because if he could fill that gap in that left wing or that right wing, or even as a striker to kind of relieve Solanke, that would be helpful. But I haven't heard too many rumors, and
we're almost halfway there.
Yeah,
I don't even. Yeah, and not. I just know that I think Liverpool is somewhat rumored to be going with. Forgive me, but for the guy from Napoli, the Georgian player, Kvaratskhelia, whatever. I'm saying that, the winger. But I believe that's the only one that we've actually been rumored for. But I get, everyone else is being rumored with him as well. But
I heard Napoli. He's agreed on terms with Napoli so far.
No, with PSG, I believe.
Oh yeah, sorry. With PSG, he's from Napoli. He's agreed on terms with PSG.
Yeah, but until Fabrizio says it, there's still hope. But then again, I just don't think he would. I mean, those are just rumors, but I don't think that would be something Liverpool would go after. But rumors are still. There's not a lot of movement yet. But then again, it's because everyone knows in the January window, you're not. They're not trying to do that unless it's emergency.
Wouldn't you want to see some movement since you didn't see any in the summer? I mean, if you're talking about there's some fatigue going on in the team and some injuries coming up, I mean, his name just scored his first goal?
Yeah, Federico Chiesa.
Yeah, Chiesa.
But but I think the only one that's injured at the moment is what's it called? Joe Gomez. Yeah, but fatigue is a thing. But I like that as we saw in the FA Cup, he's using the youth, and there are a lot of people are raving about some of our youth players. So I think he's just gonna ride it out with what he has. I believe that's the right idea. Like I said, you don't want to pay too much for anyone here. He like I told you guys, he's gonna trust his players, and I trust them as well. And this is his first year, the second summer window. He can do what he needs to do. But I think I agree with them. I'd rather just stick with what we have right now.
Do you guys see the schedule for the FA Cup?
Nope, not at the moment.
So we play. So Liverpool and Tottenham, we play February 6th, and then on February 8th we play Aston Villa for the FA Cup, and you guys play. Who do you guys play? Plymouth. So that's only a 2-day difference.
But let me see, where's that?
I don't know if they're gonna change that, but it's kind of rough.
But that's what it is.
No time.
Oh wow, yeah, you don't care
because he's out.
Exactly. Finally, we get a rest.
Yeah, you need it. But that's what they signed up for. Let's be honest. If you want to go challenge on all fronts, your schedule is going to be packed. And we faced Tottenham, and then at Plymouth. But we have. I mean, for me personally, we have at least we have a squad that we can afford to play against Plymouth. Yes, for you're still dealing with your injury crisis. So for you, it's going to be a little much more rough. But I mean, we still have time before February. Side. Yeah, but we just have to wait and see until that happens.
I'm not worried. We've been doing it with Archie Gray. We've been doing it with Archie Gray this whole time. You know what? He's young. He's got it. We got to drag.
It's like in Real Madrid, Camavinga for everything. You need a defender, Camavinga. Goalkeeper, Camavinga. That's what Archie Gray is right now for you. He's your fucking Band-Aid.
We might have our goalkeeper, Kinski, come out and play center back, and we'll have Ricardo back out there.
But I think that's great competition for you on that end. Kinski played well. Vicario, I think that's going to be, and regardless, whoever you have in, they're going to switch in cup runs and all that stuff, domestics. I think you're set on a goalkeeper. I think you actually got a good buy with Kinski.
I think we purchased him. What? That came out wrong. We signed him right at the right time. Great pickup. A lot of Tottenham fans, they want him to be the starter, and they kind of just gave up on Vicario. But I haven't seen enough. I've seen enough of his leg work to say, okay, this guy can, on his feet, he's great. He's fantastic.
You guys say that about any goalkeeper that takes. I mean, if you guys said the same thing about Forrester when he was in there, you're like, no,
big
this
hand,
guy's great.
big hand.
No, that's just us trying to be like, okay, he's okay for now. Nobody thought he was going to take over starting position, But
now he actually has to worry because Kinski looks like he can be a starter. He can be that number one.
He does. Good thing he's 21 too, so he's young. I hope that Vicario comes back, gets his starting position, have Kinski fight for it, and Vicario has to fight for it too, right? And you have that healthy competition, and Vicario's he's 28, 29, Kinski's 21.
Yeah.
So they both have
nice
time,
age level.
Yeah. So there was a few times with Kinski that I was like, man, I don't know how great he is with his hands. I still haven't seen enough to really say.
What, he got small hands?
I don't know. He's a little short. He's a little bit of a shorter end for a goalkeeper. Like I said, he's good with his feet, but that doesn't really matter if you can't shot block, So
true.
And he hasn't been tested with any good teams yet, so we'll see.
Oh, that's, I heard. I know. Don't worry about it. We'll see what he does in the second leg. We'll see in the second leg.
Okay. All right. So, quick predictions. Who do we think takes the second leg of Liverpool Tottenham?
Prediction. This is facts. Liverpool.
Oh.
All right, what time we're at? 24 minutes. All right, I'm gonna make sure I write that down.
Flip it.
I think.
Yeah.
I feel confident. I don't know why I feel confident.
How many times have you said that?
Yeah, and we beat you guys. So I feel confident.
But no, I'm saying how many times have you said that and you haven't? Your mighty Spurs have failed every time.
It's about not losing hope. I lost hope in the league, but not in the cup. I think we could take it. I honestly do. I think it's going to.
You can play the perfect match at Anfield?
Are you guys going to be able to play a perfect match? Because
we don't have to play a perfect match. We have a better squad.
Okay,
but
there you go.
We'll see.
You got the better squad.
Clip everything you want. I see.
Luis Diaz.
Facts.
You had Mo Salah. You had Gapco. All these guys.
Yeah.
You praised,
Salah played. I didn't even know he was on the pitch.
And you still couldn't score once on a brand. Okay, so yeah. All right, you got the better squad. We'll see what you do with that squad.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I did say we weren't going to go undefeated. We were going to get a loss or two, but it's better to have a loss in a two-legged game. And now we can take it home at Anfield, and we'll get the win, and we'll see Newcastle in the final.
All right.
Wait, why are you bringing me into this? We got a chance?
No, you don't.
Sorry.
You really don't think you have a chance?
No, I actually did.
Because it sounds like you really...
Me? No, I don't think we have a chance. No,
really.
We're just not putting it in the back of the net. I think at a certain point, it's gonna click, right? Because we were doing it before, but now we have so many injured players, and like I said, we're maintaining possession, we're doing our thing, and it's just not going in. So I just don't think that's the game where it's gonna happen. I mean, you guys know how Newcastle play. I mean, they got away with so much very heavy physical tackles, challenges. Now they have a 2-0 lead and they're going back home. They don't have to do anything but sit back and just wait for us to, wait to catch us on the counter. So I believe we could lose that game too. So I was confident because we were at home in the first leg. Obviously, with that being at the window, I just think that's probably it. We don't really have. I mean, we're playing our essentially C squad when in a game like that we're playing our A squad. So. Not that it's an excuse. I just don't think we're going to be able to make it, But
too far behind.
Yeah.
If you were one,
if it's a 1-0, I think we could make it happen. But 2-0, they're going to make it impossible for us to get even one. Well. Yeah, they're gonna make it impossible for us to get even one goal in. So it's to score 3. Who knows though?
Difficult.
You never
who
know.
knows? But I mean, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I think you basically nailed everything. On the head with that one. I think it will be difficult, and I agree. I don't think they'll get over.
If I could write the script, I would write. Obviously, it's going to favor me, right? So I would beat Liverpool, go to the finals, and if I knew the outcome, I would want to beat Arsenal just to be like, we beat you in the final, you know?
Yeah.
But since I don't have control over that, I'd rather play Newcastle because I can watch that. Because if it's Spurs Arsenal in the final, I can't watch. Like you could tell me, oh, it's Arsenal's B team.
You watch like a minute behind, and when you hear your phone buzz, you're just like, oh, turn it off, turn around.
Yeah.
Check the score.
Especially when we're like, oh, and you're like, what? And you're like, just kidding. You know, I'm like, what do you mean?
Let me tell you, the chat has become toxic.
It has. Oh my God. As soon as
it's like, when you have a bully at school and you get a tummy ache before you go. That's what it feels like opening the group chat. Any slip up and we're down each other's throats.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. If you could only see that,
you know what?
This is be surprised we're still friends after that.
This is how men are made. It puts hair on your chest.
Oh, really? I'm still looking. Nothing.
When Kai Havertz missed that, his penalty got blocked.
Oh, man. I know. I uninstalled Instagram.
I was like, and you guys were talking about him too. I was like, look what happened.
I was like, what podcast?
He's like, I can't do it today.
On the pitch.
Do it without me.
But yeah, I'd rather watch a Newcastle Spurs because it would
less pressure. Yeah,
I will sweat some. Maybe I'll lose like 50 pounds watching the game, but
all right, some exciting fixtures. So, should we dive into the upcoming match day 21 games?
Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, one more thing about transfers. Man City's out here doing business.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
gave
they
him
started
money?
early.
Who let them do all this business? Who gave them all that money?
Well, they probably pulled a Chelsea and sold a hotel. And speaking of transfers as well,
they're like,
two new head coaches. David Moyes making the prodigal son returning to Everton.
You heard it first here.
Yeah, we called it.
And Graham Potter.
When we guessed it.
To West Ham.
That I didn't see.
Yeah, but there was rumors about it, but I honestly didn't think it was going to be David Moyes returning to Everton. That for sure.
Oh, it was written in the stars. I called it.
You called it?
I just don't know how a team in that state lets him go. Like, well, maybe they already knew that they had him, you know? Maybe they already knew they had David Moyes ready to sign the contract. But to me, I was like, dude, Everton, you're not in the state to be doing these kinds of moves. But hey, we'll see what happens.
I mean, he did magic before, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess I didn't realize that they probably had him ready, lined up, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't even. There was like no whispers or rumors or anything about this. Everyone was like talking about Jose Mourinho a bit because he said that comment in Turkey about I want to return to the Premier League in 2 years and take a subpar team and take them to Europe. And everyone was thinking it was like written in the stars for that. Like Everton, Mourinho said that. Everyone was thinking it might happen, but no, out of left field, David Moyes returns.
I don't think he would.
Well, let's see who these new managers will be facing this week.
He'll say he's like, nah, I want to go to like a lower team, and he'll like
take over Wolves, and then I'll be like, okay, you're a man of your word.
He would love that. That's Portugal. All right, so into the games.
Match day 21, and we have some exciting games coming up. The games are midweek this time, so we have two. Oh, we gotta go through two match weeks.
Orale.
21 and 22. You guys ready for that?
Oh Lord, you're right.
Yeah, two match day. But we're spoiling you guys.
Man,
God, you get to listen to this for free,
right?
Wow.
If I get tired talking about these games, I wonder how the players are playing the game.
I know.
Randy doesn't care. Randy doesn't care. He's like, well, they're getting paid. This is what you signed up for.
Mm-hmm. It is. Let's be honest. You can't complain about it. They're getting paid how much a week?
How much are we paying you?
Yeah, for real.
I'm still waiting for the checks.
Oh, I keep waiting.
I think they bounced.
We said college credits. That's it.
Well, college credits.
It's
college?
Worth money in its own. All right, so we start with Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, 12:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Chelsea at home hosting Bournemouth, who have been on a hot streak, and Chelsea are starting to get a little bit shaky.
Yeah, it's getting shaky on the top, huh?
Yeah.
For everyone.
Bournemouth
Not
grabbed
everyone.
the league by the base and started shaking it, and all of a sudden these teams started falling down.
Yeah. I think didn't Bournemouth just suffer an injury or no? Or am I just making that up?
Maybe you're making it up and getting them confused with your team.
Right. No, but I think this might be a good match.
Yeah.
I agree as well, but I
think
think Chelsea is going to find a way to do it. They're Chelsea. They're playing at Stamford Bridge.
I think Bournemouth are going to do it.
They're Evan
Nelson?
Yeah.
He has a foot injury.
He's Colombian. How do you not know his name?
Yeah, he's Brazilian.
Yeah, he's Brazilian. God damn.
Oh, my bad. Edit that out.
This is brought to you by Provision.
It's Luis Sinestra. Luis Sinestra, he's Colombian.
Okay. We'll edit it out.
I think it's Sinestra. Yeah.
And he's Brazilian. How do you not know his name?
There you go.
There we go. Evan Nelson's
Yeah, the guy from Turkey. Enes, I think I'm saying his right.
Are you? Because I have no idea who you're talking about.
Click.
Wait, what are you talking about for Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
You guys don't watch Bournemouth. That's what it is.
No, I'm a Wolves fan.
Wolves till I die. You said he's.
I watch Bournemouth football just in case. If
wait, Enes Anua.
Enes.
Yeah,
Enes. Just tell you Enes.
That's what I've been saying.
No, you've been saying.
Enes.
Enes. You're what? So they did suffer some injuries. So I wonder what that's going to do to them. But like I said, I'm sure they have someone on that bench. They do some good business, and I think they just signed some kid not too long ago. Hopefully, we'll see how he does.
Yep. They signed some kid, and Tottenham's like,
nobody talked to his parents yet. Try to get him when they're still playing in the sandbox.
So then we move on. Same time, Tuesday, January 14th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 12:30 p.m. Mountain Time. West Ham at home facing Fulham. Another good
Battle
game.
of the Hams.
Yeah. Which one's going to come out roasted? Boom, roasted.
West Ham.
Yeah, I think West Ham's going to get another loss here.
Yeah, Fulham is just...
Unless Graham Potter comes out and he works his
does
right
Guardian
magic.
Leviosa?
Yeah, and he comes out here and reworks that team, but I think it's too early, and I think
he needs time and a window to do what he needs to do.
Yep. Then we got Brentford at home, same time, same day, hosting Manchester City.
Brentford at home, they're like one of the best records at home.
Yeah, and
I just think Brentford can pull it out. I think
so.
I think
Mbeumo.
I'm gonna go draw.
Oh yeah, you got Wisa and Mbeumo.
I think that duo. I think Brentford take this one, and it's the narrative. We all kind of forgot how bad of a season Man City's been having, and I think
I don't think
Brentford
those signing that they're gonna get is gonna help make that impact that they need.
Just yet.
Yep.
Yeah, Brentford.
Give me Brentford
with the win.
I'm gonna go draw. All right, then we move on to 3 p.m. on Tuesday, January 14th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Nottingham Forest at home hosting Liverpool. Revenge story?
Game.
Liverpool are going to chop them tree down, and we're going to have revenge against Nottingham Forest.
I don't think so.
I think it's draw.
Did I ask what you thought? No.
No, but I'm telling you that you're wrong.
Well, okay, keep telling me I'm wrong when I'm holding the trophy at the end of the season.
Ooh.
You're not holding the leg one of the FA Cup.
And you're going to be holding we participated
Trophy.
in everything.
All right. Then another good game. Man. Should I call it a work now?
What's the next game?
Newcastle at home. This is on Wednesday, January 15th. Newcastle at home hosting Wolves. Oh!
I want the Wolves to do that dirty work.
But Newcastle at home. Yes, but they're going to turn into a werewolf?
No, let's go Wolves. No. I'll do the Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves.
They're playing at St. James Park.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it matters.
Wolves don't know any boundaries.
Yeah. All right. And then same day, January 15th, we have Everton at home hosting Aston Villa.
I think it might be a draw. I think David Moyes is going to do whatever to at least get a point.
You
until
love
they
David
figure
Moyes.
I do like David Moyes. He's my boy. He was fairly untreated in Man United, but
I think Villa's going to take it. It's too soon for Moyes.
too soon.
I go draw. I go draw as well.
Yeah, I see. Thank you.
All right.
Someone who knows
It's
soccer.
gonna be a 0-0 or
First.
1-1.
All right. I was like, it could be a win, a draw, or a loss for any of these teams at any point.
You got to remember, it's been raining.
Leicester City at home hosting Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Yep. Then we got
Crystal.
Arsenal
Ooh.
at the Emirates
Ooh.
hosting their 10-minute down the road Tottenham.
North London Derby.
This is going to be a crazy one because I think we might start the game 10v10.
Yeah. It's Battle of the Crutches.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
it's gonna look
I
like
think
the Special
they're-
Olympics.
I'm further going to divide this game into 3 thirds. So they're going to be 30 minutes each and give them a break.
You guys are gonna have to reach into the water boy and towel boy to help you guys.
Yeah, this is going to be the battle of B teams and mixed match teams and
Oh, yeah.
players out of position. So
This is...
it's going to be a good one, but a bad one. It's going to
Yeah.
be good one for us, for the fans of these two teams. But I
Yep.
think from the outside perspective, people are going to look at these teams and be like, "What?
What
Who the
the...
hell are these people?
What in the League One is going on right now?"
So, yeah, this is going to be a hot one sponsored by St. Clair's Medical Center. So 3 p.m. Oh, man, I hope I make it home by this time. Yeah, it should be good, but not good. So let's give it to Randy. Let's hear his thoughts.
My thoughts. Oof.
No predictions, though.
You know, when you think of Arsenal and Tottenham, you're expecting like a game full of, quality players. I just think it's not going to live up to that. I feel there will be some goals, but it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be like Arsenal playing like how they usually play. It's not going to be Tottenham playing how they play. I feel it's going to be a little, messy. But I don't want to say I feel like it's going to let the fans down a little bit. But I feel like one of these teams will pull out a win, though.
Okay, so not a draw.
Not a draw. I don't
Okay.
see it being a draw. I think
Both
one
winning.
team has a little more
Alright.
firepower than
Thanks.
the other team.
Okay, I'll get you a jersey then. All right.
Órale.
Then we have Ipswich Town at home hosting Brighton, which should be Brighton, right?
Yep. See what Ipswich does, though. Ipswich is a sneaky
Yeah.
team, so
They
I
could get a
think
draw out of this.
they did bring in a player from Aston Villa. I just think Ipswich at home. I feel like Ipswich will be able to pull out a win at home.
Then on Thursday, last game of match day 21, we have Manchester United at home hosting Southampton.
Which one of these
United,
teams? Relegation battle teams.
I mean, have they turned it around, or
No.
was it just?
no, that's just FA Cup. We all
But
know
then
that's
they
different.
drew against Liverpool too the game before that
That's true.
For the league,
but,
for the league.
but they're so
Forgot about
inconsistent.
at Anfield.
Yeah, but they're so inconsistent.
I just think they're starting to get organized.
I mean, they're going to win this game for sure. They
But
have
it would be so like them to get a draw at
or
Anfield.
lost. Yeah.
Beat Arsenal,
And then
close
lose to
us in the FA Cup,
Southampton.
and then lose to Southampton. If they lose to Southampton, then we'll know that it's just inconsistency. But who knows? This could be another sign that they're turning it around. Beating Southampton wouldn't be any big,
Yeah,
big
but
deal.
the fans will be, we're back, baby.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's them all the time after a win against any team. But I just don't think a win against Southampton helps their morale any bit. I mean, it helps in the position table, but it's Southampton.
Yeah,
You're supposed
it's
to be.
points. Yeah,
Yeah.
damage control. Let's dive into predictions, and we'll start off with Tuesday, January 14th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Nottingham Forest at home hosting Liverpool. And Randy, the score is...
The score is 1 for Nottingham Forest, 3 for Liverpool.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Nottingham Forest is going to score. That's what they do. Revenge. is going to be happening.
Okay. 3-1. All right. Then we'll move on to the highlight game of the midweek, match day 21. We have Arsenal at home hosting Tottenham. And should we let Randy start or should we not let him?
No, you think I'm going to let's be honest. You guys are going to pick your teams and that's it. The scoreline might be different, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
you think I am? You think
Okay.
I have that dark arts to mess with your minds?
Alan needs mini league points, so he might choose Arsenal on this one.
Oh, I need points, so I'm going to choose the winning side, which will be Tottenham Hotspur getting the victory away at the North London Derby. Yeah, it was a revenge game. It's not going to be pretty, but we will win this game with a 2-1 victory. Or 3-1. 2-1?
3-1? I would say 2-1, bro.
All right, 2-1. And if it's 3-1, I still get my points. How about that?
No.
All right.
You're just... You need as much points as you need. But on the table, not on the mini league.
I am going to go with a 2-1 Arsenal.
Oh, so 2-1 is the scoreline. We just don't know who. Okay.
And Randy?
You're going to love this. I'm going to say a draw.
Okay, I can do that. Just because I feel like whenever you guys pick my team,
I say 2-2.
You jinx me.
Oh, in that case, what did you say? Can you play that back? When I pick your team, I jinx you?
Nope, don't worry.
In that case, changing it to 2-1 Arsenal.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Draw. 2-2. Alan's going to jinx himself. Don't worry about it.
All right. So we are settled. Should we dive into our combined 11?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Combined 11.
All right, we're doing the combined 11 for the North London Derby. Taking place Wednesday, January 15th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Are we just going with a regular formation? Or
yeah.
4-3-3?
Yeah, let's do that.
Just a reminder, we are not selecting anyone that's injured or suspended. So it might be a bit of a different
looking.
It's the available starting 11, combined 11.
You want to lead it, Randy?
All right, guys. So the formation we're going to do is a 4-3-3. To start off, who do you guys have? Pat, who do you have as your starting goalkeeper in this combined 11?
It's got to be Raya, hands down. You know, in the Golden Glove race still, and our starting keeper, one of the best in the league. There's got to be no. Let's not get it twisted here. Come on,
Alan. What is your rebuttal? What are you going to say?
Well, we have a keeper that has had 2 clean sheets back to back. You know, riding in a high. 21-year-old from Prague. You know his name. Everyone say it. Kinski. No. All right, yeah, we'll give it to Raya.
Yeah, I just think Raya is proven, more experience. I mean, Kinski is too early to mention, but
of course.
He has potential. Yeah, Raya is for the starting goalkeeper. And we will start with our left backs.
Ooh.
Alan? Alan, who do you have for your left back?
Based off current form, I think I have a debate for this guy to make the starting 11, and
you always have a debate
with Spence.
Okay,
Jed Spence.
Okay, and Pat, who is your left back?
I'm gonna go with Miles Lewis Skelly. I think he is young, but he's filled in the role of big players. You know, he's sat Zinchenko down, and he's taken over for new signing Calafiori, and he's allowed Urian Timber to play in his preferred position. So the man's been playing well. He plays with confidence. He stood up to players. He might be a starter next season. Who knows? Who knows what happens? So
based on the Liverpool game, I'd say Spence played well, and I will have to give it to Spence at the moment. I mean, it could go in either way, but I just think Spence has my vote for this tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
that's
crazy.
All you're getting, Alan.
It's
that's
crazy.
All you're getting.
The names that
and that's it. Cut it.
Just wait till 40-year-old Sterling sits him down. But okay.
He's gonna hit with his walker.
Yeah,
right,
exactly. He's gonna. All right.
Hit him with the cane.
When we do these combined 11s, maybe we should do a post game and match and then compare and be like, okay,
That's good. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Since we have our left back ready, we're going to go to our 2 center backs. Pat, who do you have for your center backs pairing?
Easiest one out of the whole night. I thought goalkeeper was going to be easy, but it's going to be Gabriel and Saliba, one of the best center backs in the league. 18 goals conceded. I think that is actually officially the least amount of goals conceded in the league right now. So,
and for you, Alan, who is your starting?
If this was
backs?
a WWE match, and if you want to headbutt everybody, sure, we'll go with Saliba. But where's Gray in all this? Archie Gray.
He's in that gray area right there. That's where
he's in high school right now. He's probably in class right now.
Yeah, he's got to sleep. He's got school tomorrow, so he ain't hearing the podcast.
Dragoson? No.
Right. Let me just end it right there, Alan. Let's just go with Saliba and Gabriel. But who do you have? Who do you can think of as your center back pairing? I mean, Dragoson's the only one that's...
It's going to be Gabriel Saliba.
And Gabriel. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Just at the moment, because everyone has...
We're going through a real injury crisis, not this little flaky stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So. All right. Speaking of injury crisis, now we're going to go to our right backs. Alan, who do you have as your right back?
Oh, my boy, who's been leading in every single combined 11. Pedro Paro. Pedro.
Wow. All right. And Pat?
I don't think I'm going to win this one, but for the record, I'm going to say Timber. I think he's a better defender, and that's what you're looking for, a defender, someone who sits in the back line defending.
Did I not show you the stats? Did I not show you the defensive stats?
He's played more, but it's...
You played one match more, and these stats...
Well, it depends on preference, on what... Yeah. I mean, everyone has a different preference of what a right back or they want. They want a defender. They want it to be more attacking.
I just think we saw it at the last London Derby, and he sat down, and he was crying on the floor. He's like, he touched my foot. He's a more physical player.
I sent you just the defensive stats.
But now everything's just about stats. I mean, everyone's saying Mo Salah's having the best season of his life, and Erling Haaland's having one of the worst seasons of his life, and he's 2 goals behind on the golden boot race.
You hear him?
It's not all about stats.
Yes, stats aren't important now, but he just went to stats about Saliba and Gabriel with their 18 goals conceded. Right. I mean, so what?
Okay,
so you can't have it all.
Okay,
there you go.
All right.
Well, I'm in charge today, and I'm going to go with Pero.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to hear this Timber narrative. Nuh-uh. No, senor.
Tired of that.
All right.
Cut that
He'll leave Pedro Porro crying on the floor again, just like the last month on the Derby.
Is he even available?
Yeah, he played today.
He's going to fall, Timber.
And now we're going for our defensive midfielder. Alan, who do you have? Don't say so.
Go, Pat. Pat goes first.
All right, Pat. He's scared because he doesn't have anyone to mention. Who do you have for your defensive midfielder?
I'm going to go with Mikel Arteta. Just kidding. I'm going to go.
He was a defensive midfielder back in the day, I believe.
He was. But now I'm going to go with Thomas Partey when he plays. This season, just because of our injuries, he's been filling in at right back occasionally. But he's just clearly very versatile, and he's got a shot in him. He's so calm on the ball, and I think that's what I feel like I'm afraid when we eventually lose him, that we're not going to be able to find again. Because you can find good defensive midfielders. I mean, we had Jorginho. Jorginho played fantastic today against United, but it's just a different kind of cool, calm, collected that Partey gives the team, and he controls the game. It just makes me feel secure, So I'm going to go with Partey.
And Alan, you had plenty of time. Who is your option for defensive midfielder?
I don't want to say Bissouma, but I'm going to put Sarr. I think he fits that role very well. He's kind of that sweeper defensive midfielder. I think he has a motor on him. He plays calm as well. He's what's the word I'm looking for? He's very versatile, and I think that's the perfect role for a defensive midfielder, especially in the type of styles that we both our teams play in. But yeah, Pat Mendesar.
You didn't sell me, Alan. But I will have to go to Party. I will have to decide, and I choose Party as a defensive midfielder. It's going to be a short-lived Party, but he gets the nod.
We'll see tomorrow. We'll see when we do our post combined.
All right. And now for box-to-box midfielder, Alan.
Why do I usually have to go first?
Because Pat went first. I switch it.
Well,
Why are you scared?
Why are you
I just
Why are you scared?
I'm not
Because
scared.
you're looking at the academy to find somebody?
No, I have Madison. James Madison.
I can hear the tremble in your voice.
I have the James Madison. Okay, says the guy. We're going through an injury crisis.
All right, Pat. He says Madison. Who do you have?
I'm gonna go Declan Rice. Had a great game today as well. If it counts at all, one of our corner kick takers. He's a good carrier of the ball, good defensive. Runs the whole time. Very physical. So I just think he's got 8 written all over him. I know a lot of people thought we would bring him in to the 6, but he's got 8 written all over him.
I haven't seen a lot of Madison. I think he's a little bit more inconsistent. Even Alan has mentioned it before. I'll have to give the nod to Rice.
He's just a name. That's all it is.
Okay.
And he kicks the ball when people try to. He kicks the ball away. So whatever.
He does do that, and then he complains about why he gets a card. But there you go. Now, for our attacking midfielder, who do you have, Pat?
Big O. I'm gonna go Odegaard.
The one who missed the penalty? Heard.
Yep.
And Alan, who do you have?
I kind of want to save this player for his other position. Yeah, I'll go with Kulusevski. But he plays 2 positions, so I'm ready to put him in another position.
So you're gonna play him twice? You're gonna split him in half?
And just to let you guys know, James Madison has a what the hell?
Injury?
Never mind. Keep going.
Oh, he probably was gonna bring up a stat, and it didn't work. It didn't work.
Well, he's got more forward passes. His pass completion, it's about the same. It's just shooting. He just has more goals. He has 8 goals in the season, but it's all right. Okay. Rice, just a name.
All right. For me, I personally like watching him play. I think he's one of the best players they have. I would have to go with Kulusevski as your attacking midfielder.
Okay.
There you go. You can't
He
have.
has been having a good season, but
Yeah, he has been.
I
having a
just
good
don't think
season.
he.
I think Odegaard, if Saka was still available, I think they gel well. Odegaard and him. I just don't see. And then you got I think that is what he's missing. But I just give the nod to Kulusevski.
Okay.
For this season.
We'll see.
Ooh,
I think it happens still.
He's better overall. Okay.
All right, now we're going into our forwards, our forward 3. Let's start off with our left winger. Alan, you're up to the plate.
Heung-min Son. I don't gotta say nothing else. Heung-min Son.
All right, don't
Left
worry
wing.
about it. Yeah, what I say matters.
Experience.
Pat, what do you have to bring to the table? Left winger.
I'm gonna say Martinelli. I think he had another good game today, but I don't know if I'm gonna win this one. Sonny, but I'm gonna go Martinelli. He's got the speed, and he's got what Sonny doesn't have anymore.
I don't know. For me, this is like a
Wow,
toss-up,
that's ageism.
honestly. I don't. For me, I think it's a little bit of a toss-up on this one because Martinelli isn't having the best season, and the same can be said about Son. I'm not really a big fan of Martinelli. I just feel like he hasn't been living up to his potential.
How old is Martinelli?
He's like 22 or something, right?
Yeah, it's like 22, 23.
Oh, he's still young.
Yeah, but he has plenty of time still. But I'll just give the nod to Sonny. Sonny boy.
Let's go.
And then we'll go to our right winger. Who do you have, Pat?
I don't think we have anybody, honestly. So I'm gonna have to go Sterling. I mean, there's a chance that Odegaard might play in the right wing tomorrow, or not. When this comes out tomorrow. But I just think.
Wait. Say that again. Who's gonna play in the right?
I said it could be a chance that Odegaard could play there.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I've never seen him play in the right.
He gravitates towards that side with Saka. And we had when we had Vieira also attacking midfielder play, he would play on the right hand side. He's a left footed player, and that's kind of where Teta likes on the wingers. He likes the that's why Martinelli plays on the left wing. He's a right footed player. Saka's a left footed player, plays on the right wing. So there's a chance it could happen.
But for now, Odegaard is your attacking midfielder.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Sterling.
And for you, Alan, who do you have?
So this is where I was going to put Kulusevski because he's kind of had a lot of success here as well as the midfield. I think he kind of this year moving to the midfield is kind of where he kind of rebranded himself. So all I have is Brennan Johnson, who was on a streak earlier, but has since kind of mellowed down. So
just for me personally, I think I would give the nod to Johnson. Just because he's been playing more frequently than Sterling has. Even though Sterling has experience and he had a good showing, I just think Johnson will provide more than what Sterling can do right now.
That's fair.
All right. And now, to end this, we'll go with our strikers. Who do we have the front of the line? Alan?
Old Dominic Solanke. He's just a workhorse. I mean, there's nothing to it. He's at the right place at the right time. That goal against Newcastle in the FA Cup is a prime example. Everybody else was kind of standing still, and he was the only one moving towards the ball, and that's just a prime example of what he does. And yeah, honestly, this signing at the beginning of the season, I was kind of iffy because I was like, we're just signing him based off of one season, but he's slowly becoming one of my favorite players on this team right now.
You doubted him. We clipped it.
I did, yeah, I know, and I feel bad.
Wow.
You're like, this is trash. We always end up with trash. I remember yeah.
Yeah, he heard the podcast. He's like, I'm going to prove Alan wrong. All right, so Alan with Dominic Solanke. And Pat, who do you have? I guess you only have one left.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I have a feeling that if we go all out, we could possibly play Martinelli on the left, Havertz up front, and then either Sterling or we would play Trossard on the left, Martinelli on the right, and then Havertz up top. But if it were my team to manage, I would put Trossard at the false nine position. I think he's had a lot of luck there. But yeah, I mean, I after today was a terrible game for Havertz. I think he'll get the start, but I just can't. So Solanke's a better striker at the moment.
You don't even need me to be the tiebreaker on this one.
Yep,
I agree.
Yep.
Dominic Solanke leads the front line of this combined 11 of Spurs and Arsenal. Woo-hoo. Let us know what you guys think in the comments when the post goes up. Remember, this is only the available players. No suspension or injured players are allowed, but let us know what you think. And that's it, guys. Our combined 11.
Wow, this is went a lot different than what I expected.
Yeah,
it's not looking pretty. I mean, the back four at least looks decent.
We suffered a lot of injuries in the past 2 games, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, because if it's Saka got injured 2 games ago, could have been different.
It's funny that doing this, you realize that we have no defense and firepower, and you guys have more defense, less firepower. So it's really gonna be it's going to be a tight game.
Yeah,
it's going to be like a defense against offense.
Yeah. like a practice session. But,
gosh,
yeah.
I just hope that I think the last 2 games that we played against Spurs, I think we're very tactical as far as what Arsenal managed to do, and I think we outsmarted Postecoglou. Who knows? Maybe we could do the same. So I think we can pull it out. I think there will be more goals. But
honestly, I think I don't want to compare our injury crisis. That's kind of silly to do, but I think we've suffered some in more critical spots, and I don't think there's a whole lot of masterminding that needs to be done. I think the quality on the field, it's still favorable on your end.
I don't
But-
think so, man. Because Saka's he's our spark,
Wait,
and we were missing Odegaard for half the season, and now we lose Saka for the second half. So,
but you have
maybe
your
not
defense.
not this. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we don't have any. You know, like I said, we have our only person that was going to take over for Saka, and then he gets injured, and then now we have basically our only striker that was actually on form out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's on a beat up defense. Come on, like it's so the
Yeah,
quality
but-
doesn't really have to be there all that as much.
Yeah, it's a beat up defense, but sometimes,
Yeah.
they do play well. Like that when it was
thank
Spurs against Liverpool, Dragusin and Archie Gray, they were playing well to certain points. So it is possible. But,
Yeah.
you just got to play the game and see what happens. They're playing away
And
again at the Emirates.
we
so
don't
it's
even
gonna
know what
be harder
goalkeeper is
for
going to
them.
be play.
Well, that's because you have choices.
All I'm saying is I think we have a bigger uphill battle than Arsenal.
Don't do the underdog thing. We're the
Yeah,
ones
we're
struggling
not-
more.
Oh, no.
The thing is, I'll give this. I'll say this: when Spurs go down, they play the same way regardless with whoever they have. They force them to play Ange ball, but when Arteta has his injuries, they play a different way.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
We'll see.
but the thing is, I feel more comfortable with like Ange because you're gonna. The guys already know what they're gonna play like. It's the
But,
same.
I mean-
It's the same team sheet. It's the same strategy. So there's more consistency. There's more familiarity with that compared with Arteta. He's going to change his game,
No.
his tactics to do a
Randy,
certain different style.
We're
But
the underdogs. Leave it. We're the underdogs.
doesn't matter. You're going to lose. Oh no, I picked a draw. So whatever.
See, we're gonna lose. We're the underdogs.
Whatever, Alan. Say whatever helps you sleep at night.
Knowing that we're underdogs if we lose will help me sleep at night.
There you go. Okay, you're the underdog. Now let's go into next week's.
All right. Well, we have one more match day to go, and that's match day 22. That will be this coming weekend, and it starts with Saturday, January 18th, and we start bright and early on Saturday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 a.m. Mountain Time. We have Newcastle at home hosting Bournemouth. Man, these games are getting hot.
They've been good matchups.
Yeah.
And back to back, not that much rest time. Oof. A lot of things
Let's go.
can go differently.
Let's go, Bournemouth.
Newcastle, they're at home.
Newcastle, yeah. All right, then we have 10 a.m. We had 3 10 a.m. games this time, so you have to choose. And the first one is Brentford at home hosting Liverpool.
Ooh, 2 away games for Liverpool.
Oh, come on.
Well, I won't give my prediction yet, but
Then we have 10 a.m. Leicester City hosting Fulham.
Fulham.
Fulham are going to keep winning.
Oh, yeah.
Fulham for the win.
Agreed. And we have West Ham at home hosting Crystal Palace.
Ooh, this is a good one. They're both in almost like the same position,
Yeah.
but I just think Crystal Palace has
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal.
their Crystal Palace.
And then last game of Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't do the math here.
Well, this could probably be like the highlight game of the week.
Could be Arsenal at home hosting Aston Villa.
I was thinking Newcastle Bournemouth, but
I just
Newcastle
think
Bournemouth would be
they-
good too. Yeah.
or Chelsea Wolves on Monday, but we'll see.
Chelsea Wolves.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm gonna give it up to Arsenal. I think that's gonna be a comeback game.
I mean, these games are really close after.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens with the Spurs games to see if your team is going to be fit enough.
Right.
But it's a lot of games.
All
Tired
right,
legs.
And we move on to Sunday, January 19th at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. bright and early for Allen Mountain Time. We have Everton at home hosting Spurs
The Toffees.
Oh, Spurs all day.
with their new coach.
Yep.
Toffees, bro.
Ooh.
Everton at home.
If Spurs
Been there,
beat
done that.
Arsenal, they'll lose this game.
Right.
Randy,
2
what do
away
you
games
think?
for Spurs, man. What was that?
Well, away at Arsenal, it's like down the road.
Don't try to
I got
downplay it.
Everton. I got Everton.
Everton. Okay.
Everton.
All right.
David
You're like the
Moyes.
worst Liverpool fan.
Little side note: I was an Everton fan for a bit.
What?
That's why I like David Moyes. That's why
You bleed blue, huh?
Oh, you had an Arteta jersey, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
I might have played with him in FIFA back in the day.
That was your rebuild team on FIFA. Everyone's got the rebuild team, right?
Yeah. I like
Where you're-
yeah, exactly.
you
Everton
got
was
to
that
start
team to bring to the Champions League, but
Yeah.
Everton for me.
Everyone's got their rebuild team on FIFA. I like to bring championship teams up and then win the Champions League. All right, so 9 a.m. same time, Manchester United at home hosting Brighton.
Brighton.
Man U isn't the
reality.
same at home. Yep. Brighton with the win.
Oh, okay. Man, you guys have no faith. No faith in United. You guys are the worst
No.
Manchester United fans I know.
We hate Manchester in general. Blue and red.
Nottingham Forest at home, same time against Southampton. Easy win?
Forest. Easy win. Forest.
Yeah,
They're going to have to win after they lose
They're
to
riding
Liverpool.
high. They're riding high after their last victory. Yeah, Forest.
Yeah, against Liverpool?
Yep.
And then the last game of Sunday, we have Ipswich at home hosting Manchester City.
Oh, I wish it would be Ipswich. I remember the last game they played against them. They scored first,
Yeah,
and then it went downhill.
well, they're at home now.
Yeah, they were home last time too. Oh no, they were away.
Let's hope their legs work like they used to before. And then last game of match day 22, we have Chelsea at home. This is on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Mountain time, hosting Wolves.
Chelsea.
Wolves. Let's go Wolves.
Yeah, let's go
I'm feeling
Wolves.
confident, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's go Wolves.
It's only
Wolfpack
Pat's only
on
saying
3.
yeah because he wants to stay in the title race.
But
Yeah.
nah, I mean, we've been rooting for Wolves all season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't my boy.
Yeah,
They're
you're
But
gonna
yeah,
save
also
up
because of the
relegation.
title race.
It's a twofer.
Yeah.
For one, it's a twofer.
All
for
right.
you.
Yeah,
Wolfpack
yeah.
on 3.
1, 2, 3. All right, so let's go predictions real quick. So we'll start off with Saturday, January 18th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Brentford at home hosting Liverpool. And Randy is going to say that the final score is
2-0 for Liverpool.
to Brentford. Wow.
Lisa and Mbappe.
And who?
Bueno.
Bueno, good luck. They're not gonna. They're not gonna be able to against Liverpool. Liverpool, 2 wins this week. We're good. Keep that distance between second place and first.
And you guys still have a game in hand, huh?
Oh yeah, true. And we'll probably play that during our. We get a bye in the Champions League, so that'll be where we'll probably play Everton, and we'll get another 3 points in that one.
Let's see. Then we have
Wow.
Arsenal at home hosting Aston Villa. And I am going to say, so I'm going to go predictions. Arsenal's going to, I'm just going to wish it into existence. Arsenal 1, Villa 0.
Wow.
No, yeah, you got,
No.
No, nothing? All right.
Because you're wrong. But anyways.
I'm surprised you think you're going to score a goal, but let's go.
Wow. All right, and then we have Sunday, Randy's favorite team, Everton, at home hosting Tottenham Hotspur.
David Moyes.
Don't know if it'll be
Yeah.
snowing, but
3-0 Spurs over Everton.
Wow.
Jordan
you're
Pickford's going to make you wish you would have bought him instead.
Yeah, there you go.
And then we have the highlight game of the week.
Who's going to be the first person to go against their team in the mini league?
No one's going to do that.
I think I said a draw for Manchester United City tonight.
Yeah, you're the only one who
yeah.
went close to it.
And I think I drew. And I think I got points for that too. All right, so let's go. Newcastle at home hosting Bournemouth. Highlight game of the week. Predictions?
I want to say Bournemouth so bad.
You hate Newcastle.
I do. I hate them so much.
Because they beat that ass.
I'm gonna go 2-2.
Ooh, is it 2-3, 2-2, 2-1? I'm gonna go 2-1 Newcastle. I think the injuries to Bournemouth have been a little.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna go 3-1 to Newcastle.
Ooh.
Isaac's on fire right now.
I'm going 2-0 Newcastle.
And Alan, you said 2-1?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
St.
there
James
you have
Park,
it.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. 2 match weeks. London Derby, combined 11. And you got some Carabao Cup and some FA Cup.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for? I'm serious. No, they don't pay to hear this. That's impossible, right? Look at how much you're getting for free. On your way to work, on your way from work.
Pooping.
Yeah.
Oh, and Transfer Talk. You forgot about Transfer Talk.
And Transfer Talk. Wow.
Sheesh.
Wow. Now I'm going to have to start charging. And that's an episode for free. We're giving it away for free. Come and listen.
Speaking of free,
Yeah?
tune in for future stuff we have lined up.
Oh, drum roll.
Something
All
exciting,
right.
something for us to you guys, and yeah,
Yeah.
Our
if you're
OnlyFans
listening-
link. That's what it's going to be.
more details later on.
More details. All right. That's a good. So you could listen on, and then you could be part of something bigger than just to listen. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Rivals on the Pitch podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Rivals on the Pitch. Hit that like button on everything Instagram, and then obviously follow the podcast on Spotify, Apple Music. Put the little bell notification. Download our episodes. Every little bit helps so that we can continue to do this. Bye.
Bye. See ya.